What's up, everybody? This is Tripping Bowser coming here with some Battlefield 3 beta gameplay. This is on the Caspian border map, and yes, you did hear correctly, this is beta gameplay. I know the full release of the game is currently available, but I haven't been able to actually play it yet. I've had some technical difficulties and I haven't been able to play it. I first had problems being able to log into Battlelog, ironically, since it's named that way. But I wasn't able to log into Battlelog, and I eventually was able to call their customer service and get that resolved. Although, unfortunately, I still wasn't able to play the game because I was able to play single player, but anytime I tried to join any server and try any multiplayer, I got an error message that game could not log into EA Online backend, which is another issue I have yet to resolve. I am going to be calling their customer support in the morning. Well, actually, I'm going to be calling it this morning, so by the time you're watching this video, hopefully I actually have this resolved and can play the game, because I'm pretty eager to play the game, and it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to play the game today when I'm making this video. Yesterday when you're watching it, that's kind of weird having this timeline or whatever, but yeah, it sucks that I wasn't able to play the game on its original release day. And it sucks because I didn't have a lot of time this week to play the game, and so I spent most of my time, which I was hoping to play the game, working on the technical difficulties trying to get the game to work and run. So overall it's been pretty upsetting, and I will talk more about that later. But what I want to focus on for the main topic of this particular commentary, because I don't want this just to be a rage rant video, I'll give my final opinion on the whole event once it's concluded. But the main topic I'm going to talk about today are demos. And if you're not aware of what demos are basically files which encompass every single aspect of a particular game match. So it starts off with as simple things as what map you're playing on, but also encompass every single player. So it has every single player that's in the match and their names, and as well as what, guns they're using, what classes they're using, any sort of perks or different changes they have to their class or customizations. All that's included in the demo file, as well as every single action that goes on during the match. So as you reload, as you run around, as you change your viewpoint and you look around, when you aim down sight, when you fire, when you do everything, every single action that you do, which is inputted by your keyboard and mouse, all those actions are recorded, and so are everyone else that's in the match and all their actions. So all these actions and everything that goes into the match is recorded into a file. And now that might sound like it would take up a lot of file space and would be crazy big, but actually it isn't. Typically for most first-person shooters, a match demo file will only be in megabytes, really a couple megabytes, and that's really nothing. That's not that much file size, and it takes up very little space, which is nice because it allows you to basically go over this gameplay later, because a demo file, it can be played later on, and it'll look and act just like you did when you initially played the game. So everything will be the exact same, and you'll be able to replay it later, go through it, and in some cases, depending on the system that is with the demo file, you might be able to do things like fast forward or go into free camera mode. And you guys are probably familiar with demo files and the systems that incorporate them, mostly through theater mode. If you've played Call of Duty Black Ops, or the theater mode from Halo 3 and so on, or Reach. So if you're familiar with that, that's what a demo file is. That's how Call of Duty Black Ops and Halo are able to have those game files later on for you to be able to go through and record or do whatever you want to, just maybe watch it. That is done through demo files. And they're very useful to the community, especially for the YouTube community, because it makes recording a lot easier. I can record a demo while playing, and it doesn't drop my FPS. That's one of the nice things about recording a demo while playing. It also doesn't take up a lot of file size because it's only a couple megabytes, where live frapsing an entire match, even just one match, takes a couple gigabytes because Fraps is uncompressed video, and that is a lot of pixels and a lot of movement and a lot of action to record, and the video size is pretty high. Granted, once I render it, it's a lot lower, but the raw video from recording with Fraps takes up a lot of file space, and it also drops your frames per second because it takes up CPU processing power, where demo files really don't take up much CPU processing power. So demos are extremely useful for anyone who's recording video. It's awesome because I can just play normally, I don't notice any difference in play, and I can just go back later after I'm done playing and record. And it doesn't really matter once I'm recording a demo file if there's frame drops or anything like that, because I'm recording, I don't have to worry about it. So they're extremely useful. I'm upset that Battlefield didn't end up putting any sort of theater system into their game. At least I don't think so. I actually haven't been able to play it, so I'm pretty confident that isn't the case, but you know, if I'm wrong, I guess I'm wrong. But I really think demos are extremely useful. They're also useful for anybody who's running a server because it allows you to go over a game and look for hackers. It's definitely a useful tool for anyone who's a server admin for looking for any unusual activity by watching a demo. So I think demos are really important. They should be incorporated in any first-person shooter and other games as well. But unfortunately, not everybody in the industry feels that way. But it's coming near the end of the video, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.